I'll come down to check on the sweet peas. Looks like the mice been at them because there was, I don't know if you can see this, it's like little holes in them. They've been dug the seed out, so we're just going to put some more holes in, put some more in. And the ones that are left in the packet that I used for the label, you see, they're all sprouting. So that's the ones we're going to use. You can soak sweet peas before you sow them, just to rehydrate them. I guess you could also chip them, because that's basically what this is here, isn't it? And then we're going to sow some broad beans. Not sure if these are all viable because they've been here for a while, but we're going to give it a go. And the mice have been eating them as well, as you can see. We do have a broad bean, self-seeded. You see him? I don't think he's going to survive. I'll probably dig him up in a minute. So, if they're doing it on their own, it tells you it's time for you to help them out. We've got a lot of tidying up to do around here. Rubbish to get rid of, pots to empty. Coffee cup grounds to put somewhere. Probably put them in the compost bin, I think. Can't put them straight in the soil. Right, we're not sure of the viability of this broad bean seed. The white stuff you can see on it, if I can get in there. The white stuff you can see on it, it's not fungus, it's an antifungal thing that they put on them, and they store them for selling. So what we're going to do, we're just going to put on a bit of damp tissue over the top, and we're going to chip them, and then we'll see which ones germinate, and we'll pop them up. Oh, is that one a bit funny there? Looks like he got a bit of a slit there, doesn't he? So he might not be any good. Anyway, leave him there. So we're going to cover it up with a bit of tissue, and a bit of damp tissue. Perhaps find a bit of glass to put on the top. And we'll see how they go. Yeah, we've redone the sweet peas. All we've done basically is put a bit more soil back in. Take those seeds that were in the packet that were sprouted and pop one back in each pot. And we've also just got a little well of water there just to let them rehydrate, soak the toilet rolls and that. We're just putting some shallots in. As you can see, they're all sprouting. These were given to me by somebody over the other side of the allotment. Come from France originally, apparently. So as they're sort of starting to sprout, they've got no roots or anything. So we just put them into some two smaller coir pot, or I've forgotten what they're called. Just into some fibre pots. Let the roots develop. I can always repot them on again later if necessary, but I doubt we will. We've just sown some leeks and covered it in some vermiculite. This one is Jolant. And the other one is Below Zero. The Below Zero one, it says you can sow them now. Well, this one says in a couple of months' time, but I'm doing them both at the same time. I intend to do it every 6 weeks if I can, but we don't have many of seed of the Below Zero, so they're probably going to get 2 buckets. And we're just going to put a piece of glass over the top, just to keep the moisture in and keep it a bit warmer. Now we're just loading up the bait station. Plate it, just tip it up so you can see what it looks like in a minute. There you go. That's for rats, or, well, I'll probably get the mice as well, won't it? The other anti-mice thing is to reinstall my floating bench. It's just on chains up to the top of the pony tunnel. 4 chains at the moment, and a few pieces of wood across to support it. We've got the glass over the leaks, a bit of merculite, put a bit of glass over the top of the broad beans, the ones that are chitting. This is the frame, suspended from the polytunnel. Hopefully the mice won't get up that. Just with a few bits of roof batten, making a bit of a bench. Temperature of the day, 11th of January. I'm not sure if that's focusing, anyway it's 16.3 outside, 17 inside, 45 humidity. There's 2 seed sown grapes down here, and I've just chopped them down to about 6 inches, let them sprout from the bottom. I think that one there is about 2 years old, and this one is last year's. Remember that plant that we didn't know, Laura? I think we've all decided it's a grape. Another bucket of Sarpo. Don't know if this is our last one. Another one we're emptying. So plates, just sorting them out and putting them in another bag. We've just been putting each load into separate bags. We've cut a few open to see what they're like inside, and they don't seem too bad. A lot of them seem to be sprouting. Probably is a bit too warm in the tunnel, and normally this soil is quite dry by now, but this time it's quite wet. We're chucking the little ones away. The soil's going into carrot bins, I think I already said that. Gets recycled. Some might go on one of these beds in here. Just emptied a bucket of Charlottes as well. This is an example. We cut one in half, see what they're like. They seemed okay. And then we're putting them in a bag. It's another bucket of Sarpo. This is our 4th one. The one before this one didn't seem to have so many in. I don't think it had 10 pounds, but I think this one probably has. No sign of the broad beans chitting yet. No sign of the sweet peas we did the other day that the mice had. This is one of the carrot bins. Just been emptying the buckets of compost into from the potato buckets. That's probably going to be a carrot bin next year. I'm going to drill holes in the bottom. I'll just drill them in the side just so they don't flood. The leaks are still there. Don't know if we're digging a few of them up in a minute. Oh, one's going to seed over there. But no very little rust, which is quite good. Plates top this bucket up. Just had autumn king carrots in. I'll have to do that one over there a bit later as well, I think. Probably going to put parsnips in some of these next year. Give them a go in the tubs. Still got a lot of buckets to empty, so we'll be able to fill another tub up. There's the ones here that had the peppers in. I think that was peppers. Whether peppers or cucumbers. They're quite biggish buckets. And there's some more over here that need emptying. And some that had the chilies in over there. Get a little bit out of those. Then we got to clean the pots. The blueberries we're going to pot up into a couple of the potato buckets just to pot them on a little bit. I understand that they like pine needles. Well, down at the end of the allotment is a pile of Christmas trees, all shredded. So I might grab a bit of that and put on the top once we've transplanted them. Not quite sure about that, so if you have any comments on that, leave a message below. I think it'll be okay. We've got pots to clean over there. And pot probably in that bucket as well. We got pots and trays. That's the job for not next time, perhaps the time after. Plate's got the brush out. We're having a bit of a tidy up, which is the whole point of this exercise. Lots of empty buckets. Put some of the soil out of the buckets on this bed, which will spread around a bit later, so that'll have a little bit of fertiliser in it. So it's looking a bit better. There's the carrots she took out of the bucket outside. Autumn King. Well, I think that's about it for today. Good job done, wasn't it, Plate? Bit tidier now. We're getting there. A couple more goes and I think it'll be pretty good. And we also want to give the tunnel a wash as well on the inside. A bit of bleach and washing up liquid probably before we start getting any plants in. So see you again soon. Happy gardening.